granddaughter, Anton.
Don't be ridiculous. Look at me. I'm too young to be anyone's grandfather.
But what you see around you isn't real. It's just an illusion created by your own mind. Your youth is part of that illusion. The truth is, well...
Allow me, please.
Alright, everybody, it is time for a Professor Layton explanation. If you remember, in the previous game, the explanation was that everybody in town is a robot. And in this game, the explanation is equally ridiculous.
The gold mine built by your father, the late Duke Herzen, brought this town much growth and prosperity. But something terrible slept deep within that rich gold deposit. Unbeknownst to the miners, they hit a vein of hallucinogenic gas while digging for gold. The gas made those who breathed it extremely susceptible to mental suggestion of all types. Tales of the nightmarish visions seen in Volsense then spread, as did the town's sinister reputation. In truth, neither the Volsense we see before us nor its residents really exist.
That's right, everybody. Nothing is real. It was all just an illusion.
This is all a creation of our minds.
Whoa, it's an illusion.
How did you figure it all out, Professor?
I made it up off of the top of my head, Luke.
The images of Volsense we saw are 50 years old, yet they show a town identical to the Volsense of today. No town can remain unchanged for 50 long years. The photos we saw in the train station formed our impression of the Volsense we'd seen. The Volsense of 50 years ago.
Enough of this madness. Volsense is real. I'm real.
None of it's real, Grandfather. This town is just a thin shadow, an illusion born of greed. You and Sophia, everything you know changed 50 years ago.
Alright, so we solved the mystery of Katia. And the mystery of the Full Sense Station.
But you and I are betrothed. How can you just leave me here? I won't have it.
This whole town is cursed. If we remain here, all those dear to me will die.
Am I not dear to you, Sophia? Stay with me, and we'll rebuild Volsense together.
I'm sorry, Anton, but there's someone else I love who needs me even more than you.
Is that the real reason you want to go? Because there's someone else? I trusted Sophia, and she left me for another.
You've got it all wrong, Grandfather. She never betrayed you.
What?
The other she was talking about was the little life growing inside her.
Yes, she was talking about her little baby.
The life you two created together.
And you know, she really should have been more specific when she was saying that she had to leave because of somebody else.
No. That can't be.
I mean, seriously, those were deliberately misleading words.
I'm sorry, Anton, but there's someone else I love who needs me even more than you.
I never knew. Sophia was.
That's right. Grandmother was carrying my mother, and she left Volsense to keep her safe. She kept the baby a secret to avoid causing you more pain.
I've been so wrong.
Grandmother passed away last year, but she was always talking about you, even toward the end. She never stopped loving you.
and somehow the conversation about the baby has us solve the mystery of the vampire. It looks like the only mystery we have left is the mystery of the Elysian Box. What exactly is the story behind the mysterious Diabolical Box?
Sophia's dead? No, it can't be. I've had enough of your lies! Oh! No!
Uh-oh.
Grandfather, no! Please stop!
We must leave now.
The whole place is starting to crumble!
Come with me.
What's this? What's happening? Huh?
I think you broke the castle.
Come on, Grandfather, we have to get out of here!
Be careful.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is what the town really looks like.
It seems I've found the answers I was searching for. Here, allow me to return this to you.
Thank you.
So, the box wasn't cursed after all.
No, Luke, there's no curse to be found here. But if I were to guess, I suspect you'd find traces of that gas in the ore used to make this box. The same fumes that drove the town to ruin were released upon each person who opened the box. Those who opened the box expected death, and in doing so, fulfilled their own grim predictions.
I suppose it was just an ordinary box then.
Oh, I assure you, it's far from ordinary. This box was crafted to hold the words of my heart.
What do you mean?
The box contains a hidden message, one meant only for Sophia. Many years ago, I asked a traveler passing through town to deliver it to her. Unfortunately, the box's value made it a target for those hungry for wealth. And so it was stolen again and again, thus perpetuating the whole chain of sad events.
But we checked the box. It was as empty as could be.
Ah, well, that's because there's actually a second way to open it. The sun rises when you and I meet, and when the wind blows, you will know my heart. These old words are the key to understanding this box and what it means. Do you follow, boy?
I think so. Let me give it a shot. The sun rises when you and I meet, and when the wind blows, you will know my heart.
Puzzle number 138, the final puzzle. It's puzzle 138, The Elysian Box. The sun rises when you and I meet, and when the wind blows, you will know my heart. When you and I meet, that means both the boy and the girl have to look at each other. The sun rises, which means you move the sun up. And then the wind blows, which means you have to huff and puff and blow into the DS microphone. Just like this.
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy. I did it.
Alright, we have a secret note.
What's the matter?
This isn't the letter I wrote. This is Sophia's handwriting. The box must have made it to her after all.
My dear Anton, are you well? I received your letter. Though I'd like nothing more than to see you again, I'm afraid I no longer have the strength to do so. You don't know how many times I've thought about you over the years. I often wonder if you hate me for what I did. Do you? When I decided to leave, I was carrying our child. I couldn't bear exposing that tiny life to such danger. I knew your father's position and understood you didn't have the option to leave with me. Even though I did the only thing I could, I'll always regret leaving you that way. But there's one bright spot in this sad story, and that is our lovely granddaughter, Katia. My departure all those years ago has given you the chance to meet. Katia's mother died shortly after she was born, but Katia grew up strong and sweet just the same. She reminds me of you every time she smiles.
Aw, well that's sweet.
With her around, I could never forget about you, even if I wanted to. You've been in my thoughts since the day we parted. And now, though my time here is drawing to a close, I like to think we'll meet again on the other side. The thought of seeing your face warms my heart. Be well and be happy, my dear Anton. Goodbye. But just for now, your Sophia.
Oh, Sophia. I finally understand now.
And we solved the mystery of the Elysian Box.